Hi there. Don't normally do this sort of thing, but thought I would make a bit of a video diary and sort of express how my view is of things that are going on out there. The world is a much harder place at the moment. It's full of fear, greed, righteousness. People think it's okay to shove beliefs down other people's throats. I also believe that they now have a license to be assholes. Because the TV, the radio, social media, other internet might tell them that they can. Does that make it right? If some authority or some ad or something makes it sound like, oh yeah, it's okay to be a hard ass and treat people like shit, does that mean you should do it? Does it? I don't think so. We don't need to be ourselves to get our point across. We've all been guilty of that, including myself. You know, I can fire up, I can give it back as good as I get it. Doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it right. It's very egocentric to do that. And we all need to stop and think and look at ourselves and go, oh, was that a bit shitty? Maybe it was. Maybe we should rethink that. You know, if your family and friends, work colleagues, you don't have to agree with what I, or like what I have to say. That's fine. But if I'm being decent, which I'd like to think I am most of the time, then just be decent in return. Think before you speak. You know, and I'll try hard to do the same, because there's just so much shitty crap being said out there, it's just ridiculous. If you've got an issue with me, anything I say or, you know, anything I've done in the past or whatever, speak to me only openly and respectfully. If I've wronged you in the past, let's talk about it. Maybe there was reasons for it, or maybe it's just a perspective, your perspective, my perspective. It could be a misunderstanding. We're all capable of learning. I know I am. So let's learn from each other. Let's talk to each other. Let's communicate with each other. All right? Don't hold shit in. Talk about it in a respectful manner. Right? It's not really that hard. But you know, if you do it in private, one-on-one, you know, keep it discreet. It shouldn't be that hard. What the world currently is lacking is understanding and compassion. The divisions are worse than ever. Certain members of society seem to actually love it, thrive on it, which is very sad for all of us. So what can we do about that? We can try harder. We can stop and think before we let our thoughts affect our feelings, because our feelings come from our thoughts. If we didn't think about anything at all, we wouldn't be feeling anything. As soon as we start to think about something, we feel. All right? And if we do that, we may just show a lot more restraint, understanding, and compassion for our fellow man. All right? This is what the world needs. It needs more understanding and compassion. Just think of, say half of us, if half the world, right, at least half the world, were generally more understanding and compassionate, how much better would all of our lives be? So maybe we should all try it, see what happens. Can't hurt, can it? And if people attack you because they're hurt by either within themselves or other things that we don't know about, or they believe that we've hurt them, There could be reasons for it that we don't understand, and we don't know why they're hurting, and we can't do much about that. It's out of our control. We just need to be a bit understanding. By all means, say, hey, well, that's uncool. So I think my final message is just be strong, be wise, be loving and understanding, and maybe some good things will lay ahead of us. It's worth a shot, because why should we just keep wallowing in this misery, which seems to be completely engulfing us? It's just bullshit, and it's fucked, and none of us like it. Maybe there's some sickos out there that are loving it. Good on them. I don't want them in my life. We don't need them in our lives. We actually have the power to shut that out of our lives. So use that power. All right. Take care. Peace.